Hello again everyone, this is the last video for today, I promise. This time I'm coming on to show you a little notebook that I've made, which I started it a year ago. I watched a lady, I think it's Sheenad29 actually. I'll leave the link to her channel and to her tutorial, because it's a really good tutorial, and I can't remember what the title was, but it was a faux leather technique, and what she used was craft card. I haven't got any, but this is like a craft card type thing, but she used a stiffer craft card and a mixture of glycerine and water, and it's a really good tutorial. And I got so far with it, and then, as I do, I banished it to the naughty drawer, and I actually found it again just before Christmas when I was having a tidy out. I found these. Well, there was a couple, but I've only done one. So this is it, and I'm really quite pleased with it. It's nothing fancy, it's not girly or anything like that, and I could have put beads on and done lots more to it, but it's just basic, but I just wanted to get it out of the way, and it's just for me to keep. I'll just keep it in my bag or something. I've literally just finished this today. Well, I'll show you the one that I've not finished first. This was what you do, you just get a sheet of craft card, and I can't remember the amounts, but you mix glycerine and water and just spray it onto the craft card, and don't rub it vigorously, but just keep wetting it until it's gone all sort of floppy, and then scrunch it up in your hands and let it dry, and then put ink on and all the rest of it, and then she put it through an embossing folder. Well, the one that I've made up today, I got a bit carried away and I forgot to put it through the embossing folder, but this is the one that I've put through the embossing folder, and she actually used I don't know what it was, but some sort of spray, if I remember rightly, to varnish it. Well, I hadn't got anything like that, so I just Mod Podged over it, and I hadn't got any pretty fabric at the time. It's just lined it with fabric, and this was just I don't know what it was, just a piece of hideous fabric that I'd got. And then it got banished to the naughty drawer because I couldn't get a straight line. I couldn't cut a straight line with my cutters or scissors, but I've since been lucky enough to be given a really good guillotine. So I've been able to do it with my guillotine. And Sheena, she sewed the signatures in. Well, I was just doing it this afternoon. I thought, I can't be bothered to sew them in. I've only done that once anyway, because I've not really got into this sort of thing yet. So I was just going to put one signature in to start with. This paper is just packaging that came with something. Excuse me. And I could do with these being a bit tighter. Originally I thought I'll put an elastic hair bubble thing over it, which I did, but it was just that bit too tight, and because it's just flimsy, it was crunching it up, so I've just used twine. And I split the twine, and then I've ended up doing 3 little signatures, so they could really be doing with being a bit tighter. I've got some fine elastic, can't remember what you call it, but the real thin elastic, but again I didn't like it, and I didn't want to sew. I didn't want to muff it up actually, because I thought, I've got this far, it's took me a year to get this far, I don't want to muff it up now by sewing it. So I just wanted something like that, but as you can see it's a bit, but it's alright just for me. And I thought, well, I don't want to put buttons, and I can't remember how she fastened hers, so I just used another bit of string Just botched it. Oh dear. I'm quite pleased with it, so it's alright for me. I'll probably have another go. Yeah, I enjoyed that bit of it. I think I just used scraps of card actually, because the ones that Sheena did, they were bigger booklets and that, and she got some really pretty fabric, and I mean you can imagine they're some nice pretty floral fabric and it looked nice, but that's all I'd got, so yeah. I finished it. It's took me a year, but I've finished it, sort of. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that, and I will leave that link, because if you like, you know, messing about and doing that sort of thing, it's a good little project. But she'd used lots of different shades over the embossed bit, and all I'd got at the time was like vintage photo, I think. Well, that one could have a little bit of, what was the other colour I'd got? I don't know, but that one does look as though it's got a bit of something else on. But that one's vintage photo anyway. So whether I'll ever get that one done or whether that'll take me another year, I do not know. Your guess is as good as mine on that. Oh, and that, as you can see, I've just plaited it, braided it, whatever you like to call it. And that bit's just the tops of the signature. Could be a little bookmark, can't it? Yeah. It's not bad for me. My little notebook. I do quite like it. Right, that's it. I'm going now to go and light the fire before Mr. Doodle gets home. What time is it? 4:30, I think. Can't really see. I'm squinting at my computer. Can't really see what time. I think it's 4:30. Go and get the fire lit. And well, it's dark already. I'm in weather. Hate it. Hate the winter. Right. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.